Hey homebodies, let me show you what my friend Jack and I just did today. So he was over at this station and I was over here and we did something called the sevens. So it was 7 exercises with 7 reps of each 7 rounds. Okay, so I'm going to show you the exercises and then I'm going to show you modifications for equipment and for beginners, intermediate, or even beginners. Okay, so 7 burpees with the push-up until you can't do them anymore, 7 swings, 7 clean and press, 7 goblet squats, 7 jump squats, 7 wide grip rows, and 7 ab press-ups. Now, when I do this one in the gym, I usually start this program with 7 pull-ups or jumping pull-ups, okay, for the cardio, and there wouldn't be jump squats. So that would be the 7th. But since I have no place to put my pull-up bar in here, it's all the way up hanging from my room door, I modify, okay? So let me show you some of these things. Okay? So obviously everybody knows what a burpee is, and if you're a complete beginner, you're just going to elevate yourself over here, okay? So you're just going to hop out or step out, do a little push-up, hop or step back in, jump or not jump. All right, and then 7 swings, 35 pounds here. I made Jack use the 45 because he's like so much bigger than me. All right, so with the swing, you're going to press your feet into the floor, okay? And they're just maybe outside of hip width. Back is straight, shoulders stay retracted and depressed, and your abs are tight, especially guys through the whole movement, but people tend to let their abs just kind of hang down in the backwards motion. Okay, and because the back is straight, and they think that they're doing it right, you've got to keep the abs tight or you will feel it in the low back. You want to do the opposite. You want to strengthen the low back. Okay, so I show this one all the time. So you're... The other thing that you don't want to do, okay, watch, this is what you don't want to do. You don't want to go, you want to stop that squeeze at the hip extension. Squeezing the bum and the hips are extended. You could be leaning back slightly if your weight's super heavy. But don't bend into your lumbar spine, okay guys? Okay. So, and you don't want to be snapping per se because a lot of people snap with the knees. They're snapping their knees. It's a hip hinge with the extension. Pressing the feet into the floor. The whole foot has to make contact with the floor as well. All right, then the clean and press. You know you can swing a dumbbell if you don't have a kettlebell. And the same with the clean and press. I have a 45-pound Olympic bar here, and just to show the modification with the dumbbells. So with the clean and press, you're going to get just a slightly wider grip, okay? I grab it just about where the little silver marks are. There. I'm going to hold my feet just outside of hip width. So I'll show one from the front and one from the side, okay? So I'm going to sit my hips back with, again, my shoulders retracted and my abs pulled tight. I'm going to shrug it and get right underneath it. And then when I press it, I'm going to squeeze everything, locking the booty, the core, and popping my head through, okay? Absorb it, and then down it goes to just below the knees, okay? From the side, the same, okay, guys? So you're here. Okay? And that's how that goes. And you can do the same thing with your dumbbells. Okay, y'all? So just clean them. Doesn't matter if you turn them this way or this way at the top. And then lock it out. Okay? And that's with dumbbells. And then we had the goblet squat, which I used the 25-pound kettlebell because I was feeling like I might not make it. Just adding that extra 10 pounds in the middle of the circuit. But you can do it with however many pounds you want, okay? So this one's the 35-pound one. So you're getting your guy up here, okay? And you adjust. Feet again are just outside of hip width, toes forward. You're coming down, and you're pressing up through the heels. On the way down, you squeeze the core. On the way up, you press up through your heels and squeeze your bum. And you want to keep your chest up, up, shoulders pulled back and down, core tight, look up. Knees tracking toes and behind toes. And then we went into jump squats. So we just jumped. And if you don't jump, just do 7 more regular squats without the weight. And then wide grip rows, which are different from close elbow rows. They're wide grip rows. So we're trying to pull whatever the weight is. If you're holding a bar, it's going to come to your belly button, not to underneath your chest. The way that a close elbow row, the weights would come to the sides of your chest there, and the elbows would drag across your sides of your ribs, and is almost as if you're trying to touch your elbows together behind you. This is a wide grip row, so you're going to keep it wider. Again, I'm taking my hands wide here, okay? And I'm leaning slightly forward, okay? And I'm pulling this guy to my belly button, because that's what helps me to keep that 90-degree, okay? See? So I'm getting a different part of my back. You want to make sure that when you pull, it's going to stay like that, okay, in that 90-degree angle. And then it'll hit the right spot. And then lastly, we have the ab press-ups, okay? Those went like this. So you see how this is so easily modified. If you're a beginner, you can get on the sofa and with a little bit of weight in your hands, or no weight. If you don't have a barbell of any kind, much less an Olympic barbell, I still don't even have bumper plates for this. I get things as I can afford them. Okay? I've got, again, with a 90-degree angle here with the hands. I'm going to inhale. Inhale. Exhale to the top. Inhale. Unroll it. Okay, guys? 7 rounds, as fast as we could without breaking form. So, I can't remember what he said. I set my thing for 29 minutes because that's what my camera goes to right now, and there was 8 minutes and 30 seconds left when we finished. So, I'm too tired to figure it out right now. So, I hope that you have fun. Ask me questions in the bottom if there's something further that you need an explanation for. Like I said, dumbbells can be used for the whole entire thing. And I suppose you could just do the clean and press motion with nothing in your hand, but that would be silly. Put a little bit of weight. I don't even care if you're a complete beginner and you use 16-ounce bottles of water. Okay, guys, have a great time. I'm continuing to cool down and I'm going to stretch, and that's that.